I will be looking at Charlotte Kristen's media coursework from last year as I really like her layout and I want to do something similar to her website. She displays her information really clearly and it is really easy to understand. For codes and conventions, she used a mind map. I really like this idea because she color coded it in different colors so it's easier to identify what goes into what category. And I really like this mind map idea, so I will also use it for my own website. Her music video analysis is very descriptive and has a layout that is easy to follow. For the history of music videos research task, she used a software called Time Graphics to create an interactive timeline to portray her research for history of music videos. I think it's a good software because it's easy to drag around, so I will use this for my own website too. She has chosen very diverse and well-known music videos and she has good descriptions. She splits it into two categories: overview and stylistic trends found in their music videos. Their previous work is also laid out very well as they are in columns and you can easily identify which work belongs to which director, but sadly they're not working. I really liked that she used this function of Google Sites where she embedded the carousel, so it's really easy to look at the pictures. For each genre, she split her analysis into the four main micro elements, and especially with mise-en-scène, she subcategorized this into specific elements, which are characters, typical settings, costuming, and props. I think this is a very good way to display her research. She used Padlet to clearly display her theory analysis for Godwin and another software for her reception theory. I think it's a good idea to use different softwares for each research task to portray it differently so it looks more interesting. And for the artist's social media, she chose Taylor Swift. I personally think that Taylor Swift is a very good choice because she had a social media blackout and it's an interesting social media history. Charlotte also included her Digipack research. I really like how it's laid out all like this and it has a very detailed description. I also really liked how she included the impact on her own Digipack and how she was inspired and what she's gonna do, what she's gonna include in it. She also mentions the finalization. I think it's very efficient that they planned this in real life on a whiteboard and we can see that clearly in this slideshow. I like how she explained why they have chosen this music video in bullet points. They're really clear and it's really straightforward. You can tell by the lyrical analysis that they put a lot of work into this, as you can see by the amount of text, the amount of research, and the questions they raise. For her planning page, she is really clear about her ideas, and she identifies her group members right away at the top, as you can see here. They split the roles out very well. They even made a table for this, which I think is a cool idea that I might take into do with mine too. Her inspirations were laid out very aesthetically and visually pleasing. Moreover, in their pitch slideshow, I feel like it had a really good theme to it. Charlotte also included the process of their storyboarding and a shot sequence. The storyboard shows clear signs of teamwork because every few storyboards are drawn with different art styles. I think this is a very good way of teamwork and collaboration. Their Digipack sketches are also good and well planned. They even looked at social media platform stats and the reasons why they should use Twitter or Instagram to create their accounts on. They have reasons, they tell us the functions, and many more, which I really like. They also had editing tutorials, which was a great way of showing their learning process. Lastly, they had copyright considerations. They emailed Parlophone Records, which owns the music video that they're going to use for their A-level media coursework. I think this looks really professional and I might consider doing this for my group too. For her production page, I really liked how she had a before and after for the filming process. I also really liked how each member had their own character posters and descriptions. They're really well made and they look really professional because they were taken in a studio. Moreover, I really liked how they added a behind the scenes video because it shows their filming process and it shows proof that they actually did it by themselves. When they created their Digipack, they started experimenting with a lot of drafts, and this is very useful to see the old drafts too, to see how they improve their progress and whatsoever. For their Instagram page, I really liked how they used intertextuality from video games to make it look like they're selecting the band member as game characters. When they distributed their video, they had professional stats and real screenshots from the social media page. I think this looks very professional and well made.